Welcome to the Professional Standards Training Tracker Tool Training Video Series. This is Chapter 3, Navigation, Help, and the Homepage. There are 3 subchapters to this video. We recommend this whole chapter be viewed for all users. Navigation Overview. This is the homepage. We'll go over this page in more detail later in the video, but let's look at the menu options first. There are 6 main menus available to all user categories and roles. These are going from left to right: Home, Training, Reports, Online Resources, Help, and Welcome. Before we look at each of these in detail, we want to mention for some users that we have a skip navigation feature if you tab onto the menu bar. You will be given an option to skip the menu bar completely. Some users might find this useful. We will go ahead and look at those menu options in more detail now. We have 2 basic types of menus, those that are direct or those that have submenu options. The home menu option will return you to your home page from anywhere in our system. This is an example of a direct menu option. Activating this option on the menu will only do one navigation action. So it is done with one click of the mouse or by using the Enter key. The training menu is next. And this one is an example of a menu option with submenus. It has 2 submenus: Training History and Enter Training. You would access the submenu options by hovering with a mouse or by using the Enter key on the keyboard. You would select a submenu title by either clicking on it with the mouse or selecting it with an up or down arrow keys and using Enter. All menus with submenu options will work in the same way. We have gone ahead and selected the Training History option. This page displays the trainings that have been recorded by you for this current school year. There is a school year drop-down that will allow you to select other school years. Please note that the school year begins each year on July 1st. So, after that point, this page will appear empty until you enter at least one training for the new school year. If we select the Enter Training screen, we will be shown a form that would allow you to log a training. This page is part of the core of our site, so we would invite you to see the video titled Training Records for a more detailed look. At a high level, this page accesses a database of training titles that have been provided by multiple sources. If you start typing in the training name in the training field, you'll see the options available that match what you typed. Enter Training does have some dynamic page elements that only appear once you have selected a training title that is intended to help you log the training more efficiently. There are a number of required fields that need to be filled in for each training. For example, each user must select at least one name from the employee table, even if that is the only name being shown. Managers would see more names here and would be able to select multiple employees at once. When you enter a training on this screen, you would be returned to your training history page, where you would see the training added to your page under the correct school year. Going back up to our menu bar, we will click on the Reports option. This is a direct menu link that opens the Reports page. There are multiple report types that can be selected. These are Detailed Report, Summary Report, and the 4 specific summary reports by Key Area, Training Topic, Learning Objectives, and Training Title. The default is the Detailed Report, which provides a single line for each training logged for the people you select to include in the report. The various summary reports will usually provide one line for each person for each school year. At the top of the page area, there's a short summary for each report that will tell you what to expect and what the required fields are for that report. Here is the summary report. When all required fields for a report are selected, you can use the View Report button to open the report results in the same browser tab. Reports can be exported and saved as a PDF or printed using controls at the top left of the page. When you are done, you will want to click the Close button at the bottom of the report to return to the report screen in the Professional Standards Training Tracker tool. Back on the menu bar, our next menu option is Online Resources. Clicking on this option directly opens the Online Resources page. The Online Resources page displays links to pages outside of the Training Tracker tool that provide more information on professional standards and other tools provided by the Food and Nutrition Service Office. The next menu option is Help. This menu has its own section in this video. Briefly, this menu has three sub-menu options: User Guide, Training Video, and Contact Us. Please see the other section of this video for more details. The last menu option is the Help menu. The full name of this includes the logged in user or your name. As you can see, our menu is Welcome Richard Test Record. This menu has two sub-options, Profile and Log Out. When you click on Profile, you will see the user profile page that summarizes your information. As you can see, we are using Richard Test Record as our account for this video. This screen also shows your date of hire, email, and manager information. Since this sample employee is for a school employee, this page displays their assigned school. For state or FNS users, this would show your state. This screen is read-only and for reference. However, down at the bottom, there is an Edit button. A user who has changed their school or from part-time to full-time might use this to update their profile. Only certain fields can be edited while you are logged into the system. These are the fields that are not grayed out. Many of the fields may be edited if you send in a request via either the Contact Us page or the Help email. Your first name, last name, and business email are tied to your e-authentication account and therefore cannot be changed on the Professional Standards Training Tracker tool. Changes submitted on this edit page will take effect immediately and will affect who can see you and your training records. Once we click the Update button at the bottom of the screen, the system will make the updates. This pop-up screen is letting you know that the changes were successful and that we are being taken back to the home page. The last menu option available is the ability to log out of the system. We're going to skip clicking on that at this time. If we had clicked on that link, the USDA servers are set to try to automatically close your browser. If you're using Microsoft Internet Explorer as your browser, the window will close. Users of other browsers will see a message, but it will not close your window. Either way, your account will be logged out. That wraps up our review of the 6 standard menu options. There are a few menus only available to certain roles or user categories that were not covered in this video. These will be covered in other videos in greater detail for those roles. As a reminder, please use the help email at cnpntab@ www.fns.usda.gov for any questions or challenges you might have while creating your own profile. Help menu. In this section, we will be going over the Help menu option. This menu has 3 submenu options: User Guides, Training Videos, and Contact Us. The User Guide is an online user manual which is available for reading or downloading as a PDF. You can print out certain pages, chapters, or the whole manual if desired. The information in the User Guide links to the role setting in your user profile. We have logged in as a sample school employee, so the User Guide available is the Standard Employee User Guide. This guide is applicable for any employee or staff user. There is a separate Manager User Guide for managers and directors that would be automatically available under their profile. The next Help submenu is Training Videos. This page allows the user to review all of the available training videos. There are multiple videos which cover broad topics from our system. All published videos appear on this page. The first 2 videos are also available via links on our system's About page. Each video will play on this page. It might be helpful to resize the video to fill your screen using the available full screen option at the far bottom right. There are additional video controls at the bottom of the video, such as the play and pause button, the volume control, the video time display, and the closed captioning toggle, and the settings that may be useful. Your computer's video player software will also affect viewing videos. If there are any problems that are not fixed with the displayed controls, please request your computer's technical support team to help you. Many of the videos are segmented by subchapters. You will see these links under the main chapter heading. Clicking on one of these will allow you to jump to that section and skip over the other sections in the same topic. Returning to the Help menu, we have one more submenu to go: Contact Us. The Contact Us page allows you to send a message into the system administrators so that they can provide customized help or future changes for either new functions or bug fixes. This page is customized to your account by default. The fields on this page are title, name, email address, phone number, message, and accessibility or 508 related inquiry. The title here is going to become the subject line of the email that is sent to the system administrators. It should be a very short summary of the problem. The name and email address fields contain your information by default. The message field will be the body of the email. Please use this field to give us as much information as possible. At the bottom, there's a checkbox to use if this problem or help request is related to Section 508. Please check this box if the message is to report or help request of one or more of our site elements not being easily accessible. Since this is a relatively simple form, we want to use this page to show the general idea of our field validation messages. Most fields on this page are required, and their field title ends with an asterisk character. In the page header area, we can find the message that lets us know that this means that the field is required. If we try to use the send message without making any changes to the page, we will see 2 validation messages appear. The first one is on the title field. The message appears in red text under or after the field, which is linked. This one states the title asterisk field is required. that field title name includes the asterisk so you can find the exact field which has the problem. Until all screen messages are resolved, you will not be able to save, or in this case, transmit the information in the fields. This wraps up our review of the Help menu. As a reminder, please use the Help email at cnpntab@fns.usda.gov for any questions or challenges you might have while creating your own profile. Homepage. The Professional Standards Training Tracker Tool homepage is your personal training dashboard and is displayed when you log into the Training Tracker tool and also when you click on the Home menu link. The top of the page gives a very brief summary of what the site does. In the center of the screen is a line showing you the current date, how many days are left in the school year, and how many training hours you must take to meet your annual requirement. This area has a date countdown from July 1st of the year to the following June 30th. It tracks both the yearly required amount of training and the amount of training you have logged into the system to give you a remaining amount of hours needed for the current school year. With this profile, we have a single training record completed for the 2018-2019 school year on August 7th, 2018. That was 15 minutes or 0.25 hours in length. His screen shows that he needs 9.75 hours more because it is subtracting that 0.025 hours from his 10-hour full-time employee goal. The goal amount is linked directly to the job title in your profile. At the bottom of the homepage, there's an area that will display the most recent 5 training titles that were logged in. As training records are added, this table will change based upon the training titles logged. The most recent completed date is displayed at the top. Currently, this is showing training records completed on June 19th and August 7th, one in the previous and one in the current school year, while the middle of the screen is linked directly to the school year. This recent training area is driven by only calendar dates. This concludes our review of the homepage. As a reminder, please use the help email at cnpntab@fns.usda.gov for any questions or challenges you have while creating your own profile. Thank you for viewing.